Well, I just hit this sewer clean out. Wasn't marked. You know, I notified utilities and everybody came out and marked, and they didn't. So probably something they should have done, but we're gonna get this fixed up. The icing on the cake there. I went up to start hauling material down to the driveway today, and well, they were all sold out. You know, I like to use that DOT through for recycled concrete, and they probably had about 200 ton of it last week, and they just happened to sell out of it. So I did some calling around, couldn't find any more of it local here. And the only other options through for limestone, which was a little over twice the cost. You know, the yard I used, they said that they were going to start crushing next week. So hopefully they'll have some more. I'm supposed to call back. So I called the customer and gave them some options, and you know, this is just a seasonal home, so they you know, they're not in a huge hurry to get it done, so they were able to wait until next week. So we'll start hauling that next week and get that finished up. But you know, it's nice, so I won't have to rush around so much today. I can make sure everything is you know, absolutely perfect, and I'll head down on site and get the timbers set and get the rest of the fabric trimmed out, and you know, I'll be ready for the material next week. So, and the other issue that I was having was the roller. I only had today to get it done and rolled, so I would have been rushing pretty good. And I don't like, you know, I like getting things done fast, but I don't like being rushed. You know, because I'm a bit of a perfectionist with some things, and that's definitely one of them. So, you know, I want to make sure everything looks as good as it can. So, you know, that'll give me some time, and we'll be good to go. Well, this is what we're dealing with now. Looks better on the camera than it does here. It's coming down pretty good. Just went and got the tractor and offloaded the timbers, straightened out the fabric, and calling it a day on that project. Come back tomorrow and hopefully get it ready for the material, and we'll get the material brought in next week once they start crushing. So you know, it is what it is. This is how it goes sometimes. You know, I hate leaving job sites half finished, but you know, sometimes you don't have a choice. So we'll get back at it. I clear up top? That's pretty slick, huh? I like that. Really?
Are these your center blocks?
Yeah.
Probably want it in between the fenders.
I was thinking maybe we could
Box in a little bit with these timbers, and then shut the timbers down.
yeah. Sound good?
It's not even leaving cracks. No. good.
Is the gate latched?
Yeah.
You all shift it back?
No, not all of it. You want it all?
I want to shift it back a little bit.
Okay. There we go.
All right, watch over here.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
you think I should go back a little bit more so I can get rolling before I release it?
Yeah. That's good.
Oh, that was a lot better, huh? We could have done that on the first one. That would have been all that was a lot better. Yeah. I didn't realize it.
Yeah. Perfect. Good.
All right, so that went pretty good. I forgot to take a walk around video before I left on site out there. So they didn't have a driveway back through there before. It had a little bit of a concrete pad out by the road. So I went ahead and pulled the sod off of that and then cut in the driveway through the back. Laid out some road fabric and put about a 4-inch base of 304 down. I used recycled concrete on that, and rolled it out, packed it in good, and then finished it off with a about an 1.5 to 2 inch layer of number 8 limestone. It's the real small stuff, and then I rolled it over to lock it in pretty good. That stuff there, it'll move around a little bit, but rolling it in will help that a little bit. So all in all, went pretty good. You know, besides the little hiccup of running out of material at the yard, kind of put a little bit of delay on that. But you know, that's the way it goes sometimes. Whenever I'm specific about the material I want to use, there were some other options, but you know, talked with the customer and we decided to just go ahead and hold off and wait till the material was available. Took about a week, and you know, worked out really well. So that driveway should last a long time, no problems, and very little maintenance. You know, especially with having the timbers there as a border. You know, it'll hold that gravel in, and or you know, the stone, it'll hold the stone in pretty good. And I pinned them in with 3/8 12-inch spikes, so you know, they shouldn't move too much. They might give a little bit, and you know, if that's the case, we can always straighten them out and maybe run some rebar every so often on the side. But I didn't really want to drive rebar too deep in there because there was some water lines and stuff running up through there. And you know, I just didn't want to mess with that, and I think this will hold up pretty well. So on to the next project.